Welcome back to Skylab-Gaming with your host, Skylab-Gaming Crazian, and today we're jumping right back into the investigations and the culling. Now, we're going to continue trying to give people bandages and see if they react either in a hostile fashion or a non-hostile fashion. So I've got a pretty neutral looking guy with speed perks so that we can get away from any dangerous people. In the upcoming clips, you'll see examples of people who take hostile and non-hostile actions against me, so let's jump into it. So in this first example, the guy in the green is chasing another guy and for some reason decides to ditch that and come after me. I drop the bandage and I'm not sure if he doesn't see it or he's just got this bloodlust thing in his eyes, but he decides that he's going to try to kill me and very nearly does, but we're gonna use all those speed perks and get away this time, thankfully. In this next clip, I come upon a guy who is getting his airdrop. And it's pretty evident that he sees me as he's getting his airdrop, so I try to use, I guess, the universal sign for do not attack me by blocking a lot, and I drop my bandage again to see what he does. And curiously, he trades me a rock, is what it looks like, and he would probably had an opportunity there to backstab me, but just chose not to. So I can accept that. I'll take my bandage back, I guess. Alright, so it looks like this guy is attempting to make some arrows, and we're gonna try to come up and give the bandage, but I don't actually get the chance to here. So I wasn't sure if he was actually shooting me or the guy behind me. So I'm gonna go ahead and hide in these bushes, and really I'm gonna let these two fight over the drop because I'm not interested in getting into that. So after the fight, the victor ends up going back to turn some stuff in, and once again, I come up trying to appear non-threatening, and I drop the bandage again, and he trades me a backpack, interestingly enough. I don't know why people feel compelled to trade me stuff with the bandage, but I guess that's okay by me, so I'm gonna take this backpack and we're gonna keep going. So in this clip, we come upon the guy that we saw previously who's actually at a healing station, and once again, pretty evident that he doesn't want to fight me, or doesn't want to harm me anyway, so we'll drop the bandage again, see how he reacts this time. And he trades me a man tracker this time, so I guess I can accept that. I guess I can accept that. Might as well grab the bandage too if he's not going to take it though, right? Alright, so this is the actual last bit of that first round, and interestingly, it's that same guy from the very first part who didn't attack me. So, Pushing Tier, props to you, man. You're actually a cool guy, and what happens next is actually pretty interesting. So I end up dropping all of my stuff, and then we both heal up, and we actually get into a little bit of fisticuffs. So kind of a cool way to end the round. It's really one of the last things that I was expecting. No surprise here, I'm not very good at fist fighting in this game, or really the game at all, but we had a good time, but he does savaciously beat my ass. Come on. Punch me a couple times. Yeah. Put up a good fight. So even when I quite clearly have lost the fight, I mean, I literally have no health here, true to his name, Pushing Tier just starts pushing me. It's interesting because he was very reluctant to kill me. I actually end up dying from the gas in a suicide. So, jumping to another match, we have a different guy, and I attempt to drop the bandage, and he doesn't take the bandage, but he doesn't kill me. He just kind of pushes me around a little bit. I think I'm going to call that a non-hostile action. At least I'm alive, right? So in this next clip, we have someone who is immediately aggressive. Makes sense in the game, though. The first thing you often do in any survival game is attack on sight, especially, psychologically, if you feel like you have an advantage or you're going to get the jump on someone, that would be a good time to get them. And this guy has OJ, so obviously he would be very strong. So he tries to go for what I assume is a headshot here, and I decide to leave. So there was a little bit of general confusion, but he decided to take the violent route. Next up, we have someone here who takes the bandage and uses it and starts to chase after me and decides to try to kill me anyways. Definitely one of the more interesting reactions. So, small side note, I actually activated some gas while I was running away and killed him. Karma! So, once again, we're in the finals somehow. So, I dropped my bandage. You know the drill. And I got hit by a grenade there, so it wasn't like I was going to win or was even really trying to win. So, I attempt to do the fist fighting thing again just for fun. But this person with the Russian text, I think, they're not really having it. So, they pick up my blowgun and they kill me with my own blow dart gun. So we find someone early on in the radar station, and we're going to attempt to make friends with him, but things don't go so well. He actually throws an explosive at my face, and very nearly kills me. Very nearly. But we're going to get away from this one at least. Yes, run fast. So a little bit later on this match, I find another person just kind of hanging out in the road here. And once he actually sees me and sees that I'm not, trying to take his life or anything, he seems a little bit cautious about it. I'm trying to say yes, he's trying to say no. Not quite sure there. He does pick up the bandage, and I think that's pretty much the end of that one. So I'm watching this guy, and this is once again at the end. And it looks like he's not going to be hostile towards me because he sees me and he doesn't immediately come after me, but I'm not quite sure what I was expecting, but he comes back out and he is not happy. He is playing it aggressive, and he also kills me here, so no big surprise. He didn't want any part to deal with the bandage, so that is that, as they say, folks.
I hope that bow kill didn't give you post-death.
Big surprise. So we come upon another happy fellow trying to survive at Culpepper Outfitters, and he comes like he's going to attack me and gets a little confused about my bandage drop. Sometimes people might think it's an explosive or something, but he actually trades me a bandage, a real bandage, for my crafted bandage. That's another interesting trade. So we come upon someone who's very unhappy to see me. They would like nothing more than to kill me. They want nothing more than to end my life. So we're going to go ahead and run away from this very, very angry person with a bow. They didn't try to trade me. They didn't try to reason. They just went straight for the kill. And sometimes when you get kind of your bloodlust in this game, you just get so focused that you can't notice things sometimes. So maybe they didn't even see the bandage. So that was just a couple examples of, people who took hostile, non-hostile, and just confusing actions in general. So, as a scientist, I would not be doing my due diligence without some data. So hey, here is some data for you. Out of 22 matches that I played, 40% were non-hostile, 59% were hostile reactions. So, hey, I was personally surprised by the amount of people that reacted in a non-hostile fashion. So as always, guys, if you like what we're doing, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And please, leave me a comment below. Let me know what you want to see tested next. This is Skylab-Gaming, signing off.